beloved brothers and sisters, Geeia Ariati, the Oracle for the 144. I'm here to quickly send us all a reminder through a direct channel and a quick message of assistance with the focus of where you're moving, remembering you're a conscious creator and that this will provide a pathway to continuing to stand present and move step by step in your forward direction. Taking a moment to close your eyes down and take 3 deep breaths by breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. What is occurring currently and at all moments of time is a point of distraction where the mind can continue to dip into old patterns, programs, or what we might consider problem-solving activities. The mind is a problem-solving machine. It is a machine that's designed to interpret consciousness, gather data, and make sense of data in the product of reconciling and understanding thyself. You might consider this consciousness witnessing consciousness in many different forms until self is realized. Yet what is occurring is the distraction of mind through the previous data and collected tools or information that has occurred through the mind's paradigm of gathering data. This data has created many frameworks and structures that have been supportive, yet at specific points of evolution, transformation, and new earth realities, these constructs of problem solving or brain analysis are no longer supportive to your movement forward. This is because the new earth paradigms or the new identities or bandwidths of information that you are functioning at cannot use these programs, tools, or frameworks, as they cannot be placed on the new consciousness expression of thyself. And so what is necessary is, if you are struggling to make sense of your reality, or if you are in some form of turbulence, recognize you are not looping back into what was, that you are not recreating the same patterns, that you are in a new experience that requires a new presentation or format or focus of what it is that you are to problem solve the situation with. So if you are effectively seeing yourself as repeating patterns or repeating points of separation, these are not the same patterns. These are new data with new information, yet your brain is still trying to fix it from an old formula. So what is required is to ask for the new formulas, tools, and consciousness of your new direction forward, so that you are able to download and bring in the synapses pathways and the paradigms of thinking that will support you with the current present situation and the information or tools of consciousness to provide you the pathways of transformation. If this is something that is true for you in relation to transforming your consciousness in the recognition and the realization that this information is something that is required so you don't recreate from what was. What that means is that if you don't want to recreate from the old identity, if you don't want to recreate the same past experiences, and if you don't want to land yourself back in old earth consciousness, then it is important for you to prioritize and bring through, out of distraction of problem solving in the focus lens of the old mind's format, a new formatting of brain and the pathways or the constructs and the frameworks of thinking through the connection of your 4 quadrants. This 4-quadrant creation will allow for you to think the thoughts of the new paradigm. It's actually quite a simple tool. If you are able to find yourself in mind-heart coherence and ask for the downloads that are required for you to use in your current state of being and in the movement of the direction of your sacred heart, then you are able to bring forth the information, the patterns, and the pathways. You will receive them energetically through intention, yet the mastering and the ability to understand these frameworks may take time. Asking your brain to be able to translate, asking your body to be able to assimilate, and recognizing that you are not repeating, that you are in a present new experience from a new point of view, from a new creation pathway, and a focus on what your sacred heart has been directed towards will allow for you to build different processes and quantum tools in consciousness that will support you in your current state of being. However, if this is challenging for you and you require a little bit more support in relation to finding these pathways, then the invitation is to join us in the New Earthers Mystery School. In this mystery school, we talk about and provide pathways of information for all of those messages that I provide you here to support you with your transformation, your creation, your blueprints, and provide a different way where we don't need to struggle our way through, because as a community, we build different processes, awareness, and information pathways for new earthers to lead in the forefront of consciousness in the Great Awakening. If this feels true for you, please do reach out to me personally to find out a bit more about New Earthers Mystery School, or you can just simply breathe in the activation, the assimilation, the frequencies, and translate it yourself, and share in the comments below what it was that came through for you in download in this moment of time, and what is calibrated through your system through this channeled expression. I love you, beautiful souls. Thank you for receiving. Like, subscribe, and Adonai. Until next time.